Alright, my first win in Platinum League in a long time against a Platinum level player. Pretty high, ranked 26. Platinum and really high gold. And yeah, Cinnamon Wings of Liberty. Really tough games. It's like tooth and nail every single time. So basically, I want to go for a marine tank drop, and so it's important to sort of keep in mind what he could be doing. So I want to scan around, scout around, get my barracks down. And I get in, I see the gas, a really early gas. His gas is earlier than mine. So, actually no, his gas is about the same time as mine. So, I get another supply depot. So I've got a guy checking to see what's going on here. He does not see that. He puts guys in and around. Gets his commands. Gets his factory. I get my factory. I'm getting my gas. He's not getting his gas. There it is. So this time I go for the reactor first on the starport, on the factory, which will go on the starport. It's going to make my tanks a little bit slower. So as you can see, he's producing tanks already.
This better be good.
Spreading his units to deal with the Reapers because he hasn't scanned yet. Getting a Medevac, getting tanks. I get a bunker and an eBay, but I decided to cancel the eBay because I need to get a tank going immediately. And I'm supply blocked, which is not good. So, he's got a Medevac out.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
He scans my base, he sees a bunker, he sees turrets, he sees medevacs. Getting a second tank out. I have more marines than he does, but yeah. So he pushes out, kills my unit. I see that push out. So I need to get that eBay down. I need to get a supply depot for that side to protect. And I need to get my tank out.
Ready to plunder.
So I decide, because of this push out, I'm going to go for a Viking. I'm going to put a Viking here to protect the drop on that side. And I'm going to put my tank on the other side. So here's my Viking, patrolling for that drop. Get more marines. That tank is out. He scans. And he decides to come to this side and siege up. And he brings his medevac over and starts sieging. So I need to get my tank in place. And I'm going to use my Viking to zone out that medevac. So I get my marines out of there. I use the Viking to zone out the medevac. And now I can move my siege tank in, because we're not going to both have tons of scans to use. So I zone him out. He goes away. He's moved back. I'm going to send my drop. So I'm using again that Viking to zone him out. I got a turret on that side. He's here. He can scan in and stop that supply depot, but that's all he can really do.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Somebody, get me out of this
Add-on
mess.
complete.
So
Ready to plunder.
he's got turrets on this side. I am gonna go on this side. So he's lost 11 workers.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Kill those 2 widow mines. Use the Vikings to kill the Medevacs.
Base.
He's
is
not
under
mining
attack.
at all. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm preventing him from mining
Want some?
and just sitting here. He's lost 30 workers. 30 workers.
Ready.
He's got an extra command center on me, but he's got literally nobody mining. He's got no workers. His widow mines killed everything,
This better be good.
and his command center is burning down. And that's it. He just decides he can't go on anymore. And from my perspective, at the end of that game, as we go forward, he's done very little damage to me. That Viking was key for vision and control. Making sure that siege tank's not coming any closer.
Somebody, get me out of this
Its
mess.
range is right up to there. But he can't move in. So he's got to send his units home, which is literally a tank and a medevac. A tank and a marine. And at this point, I'm getting a command center, 2 more racks, a factory, and in the income tab, it's 20 to 0. I've killed 30 of his harvesters. So, good game. Counterattack. Tough win, but I'm proud of it, for sure. So workers active, he continued to make more workers. He had a second command center. And the upgrades, roughly even. He got ahead at the end. Here's the resource collection rate. I basically stop all of his resourcing indefinitely. Kill all of his workers. And yeah, army value, mine remains high, his remains low. I'm going to be able to continue to counterattack in. Don't really need to look at this, but because I do it for every game, I'm just kind of getting in the habit, so we'll just take a quick look and then we'll come to the end. So, actions per minute, pretty even. Mineral income, pretty even. I have a little bit of a dip here. Gas, he's a little ahead. Resources lost. So lose a little in the initial engagement, but then he just loses more and more. Minerals in bank. At the end, towards the end, I have a lot, but I use it. Gas in bank. He's banking a lot of gas. Workers active. Second base. So in this initial engagement, I have that one Viking, which is really important. And then 3 Vikings, 3 tanks. I killed one of his tanks. And then he starts to get Vikings and Widow Mines, but by then it's too late. Yeah, map control with the Viking. Pretty clutch.